my students.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, teacher.
And welcome to my English class. My name is Kanupthanika Silikiti Khajon. You can call me Teacher Bua. Okay, before start to learn, I have an interesting song to show you. Name is What is Now. Okay, here we go.
Jack Cartman, Kids Music Channel.
What is a noun? Everybody sing. A noun is a person, place or thing. What is a noun? Everybody sing. A noun is a person, place or thing. A noun is the name of a person, like this: teacher, scientist, singer, mother, firefighter, dancer, sister, brother. A noun is the name of a place, like this: library, schoolyard, restaurant, hall, office, stadium, classroom, mall. A noun is the name of a thing, like this: bicycle, pencil, pumpkin, car, football, computer, iPod, star. What is a noun? Everybody sing. A noun is a person, place or thing. What is a noun? Everybody sing. A noun is a person, place or thing.
Oh, this is a good song. After you listen this song, could you give me an example about common nouns?
Singer.
Good job.
Library.
Wow. Good job.
Bicycle.
Excellent.
Lion, bags, school,
Sister,
Good.
friends,
Good.
teacher,
book,
Excellent.
cat.
Thank you for your answer. Okay, in our lesson today, I'm going to teach you about nouns. Because in English, nouns are very important. They are the basic element of sentence. So, if you want to speak English, you need to know about different kinds of nouns. And I'm going to try and teach you as well as I can. Let's get started. Okay, look at the slide. So, let's start with concrete nouns. Now in English, concrete nouns are people, places, or things, including animals that you can see, that you can smell, that you can taste, or hear, or touch. So you can basically use your 5 senses. Let me give you a few examples. If we talk about people, you could say a man, or a teacher, or a student, or me, Bua. If we talk about places, you could say a house, a school, a beach. You could name a city like London. And if you talk about things, you could say a shoe, you could say a marker, you could talk about dog, or foods like a pizza. These are concrete nouns, okay? Now let's move to abstract noun. So, abstract noun, unlike concrete nouns, are ideas, concepts, emotions. You can see an idea, you can smell a concept, you can taste an emotion, or hear it or touch it. So they are nouns. They are things that exist, but you can see them or taste them. you can use 5 cents. To give you a few examples, you could talk about love, or time, or religion, or lose. These are all words that represent ideas, concepts, okay? They are abstract nouns in English. Now, let's go to more detail about nouns. Let's now see the difference between common nouns and proper nouns, which are really important in English. So, common nouns and proper nouns refer to people, places, things, ideas. Let's see a few examples. We could talk about people, for example, a woman. That's a common noun. But if we talk about the specific woman, for example, me, vua, that becomes a proper noun with a capital B. Because, and you should know, these proper nouns are always capitalized. You could talk about places, a city. That's a common noun. But then you can name a specific city. Let's take a great city, London. Of course, with a capital L. Remember, proper nouns always capitalized. We can talk about things. For an example, an animal. Let's take a dog. A dog, that's a common noun. But if we take a specific dog, like Snoopy, capital S, that's a proper noun. If we talk about things again, but for example, a car, that's a common noun. But if we name the brand, the specific brand of car, like Ford, that's a proper noun, and it takes a capital F. And finally, and we can say a team, common nouns. But if we name a specific team, for example, the best football team, Manchester United, then that's a proper noun and it's capitalized. Now, mind you, team is a special word because it's called a collective noun in English, because it refers to a group of people. So collective nouns can be used as singular nouns or plural nouns. So now that we know a lot about nouns in English, let's practice finding nouns in a sentence. Okay, first, in my class at Oxford University, I have many friends. My best friend is Jane. I have a lot of love for her. Jane has a cute dog. Its name is Juju. What are the nouns in this sentence? If we take the first sentence, in my class at Oxford University, I have many friends.
Class.
Yes, we have class,
Friend.
and friends. These are common nouns, and we also have a proper noun, Oxford University. We know it's a proper noun because it's capitalized. The second sentence is my best friend is Jane. Now, in this sentence, yes, the noun is friend, common noun. And there's also the word. Jane is also a noun but proper nouns. As you can see, it's capitalized. Then I have a lot of love for her. What now can you see?
Love.
Of course, love. Remember the abstract noun we talked about a few minutes ago. And finally, Jane has a cute dog. Its name is Juju. What nouns can we find?
Juju.
We can see then again. Proper nouns. Dog, common nouns. But also name and juju. Name is a common noun. Juju is a proper noun. It's capital-like. As you probably know. Oh, I haven't mentioned I or her or it. They are also nouns, but they are pronouns. And they are considered a different category in English. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Now, let's move on to singular and plural nouns. When you speak English, it's very important to know the difference between a singular noun and plural noun. Okay, so I will explain to you the different rules. And we will repeat it together. Okay, guys. The first you need to know is that a singular noun means one. So, for example, I can say cat, a cat or one cat. School, a school or one school. Team, now don't forget team is a collective noun. It's a group of people, but still is a singular noun. We talk about team or one team. Ladies, monkey, tomato, a tomato, one tomato, or piano. Now, if we talk about plural nouns, it means more than one. For example, 2, 3, 4, or many. If we take our words again, a cat becomes cats, 2 cats, 3 cats, many cats. School becomes schools. Team become teams. Okay, so you just add an S. Now, lady becomes ladies. Monkey becomes monkey. But two different rules. As you can see, lady is consonant Y. Now when you have consonant Y in an English word, the plural will be I-E-S. Lady, ladies. But when you have vowels Y like monkey, it just becomes monkeys. Using the and S. Okay? Monkey becomes monkeys. Tomato becomes tomatoes. Piano, pianos. Again, two different rules. Now, tomato becomes tomatoes. You add ES. And with most words ending in O. So consonant O. You will add ES. But sometimes you will only add S, like piano, pianos. There is no particular rule for this. You just need to know the words that only end with an S. Okay, let's move on to some pronunciation in the video. Here we go.
When it comes to pronunciation, we have 3 different sounds. The first sound is S. The second sound is Z. And the third sound is IS. So let's review some words together and be really careful. What sound do you hear? Cats. Cats. What can you hear? S. Can you repeat after me? Cats. Cats. The second word is schools. Schools. What sound can you hear? Of course, Z. Repeat after me. Schools. Schools. The third word is teams. What sound can you hear? Again, Z. Repeat after me. Teams. Teams. Then we have ladies. Ladies. Z. Repeat after me. Ladies. Ladies. Then monkeys. Z. Again. Repeat after me. Monkeys. Monkeys. Then we have tomatoes. Again, it's the Z sound. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. And finally, pianos. Z. Pianos. Pianos. Let's move on to other rules now. Okay guys, let's now talk about nouns that end in S, SH, X, CH or Z. Now to make the plural form of these nouns, you will add ES and the sound will be is. Let's review some words together. Bus becomes buses. Bush, bushes. Fox, foxes. Beach, beaches. Quiz, quizzes. Can you repeat after me? Buses, buses. Bushes, bushes. Foxes, foxes. Beaches, beaches. Quizzes, quizzes. Let's move on. Okay guys, moving on to nouns ending in F or FE. For example, roof becomes roofs. Safe, safes. So you simply add an S. Then we have leaf that becomes leaves. Wait a minute, what happened? Well, yeah, sometimes in English, a word ending in F becomes a word ending in VES in plural. That's not a rule, but some words end in VES, you just have to learn them, I'm afraid. Another word, wife, and again, VES, wives. Shelf, shelves, again, this VES ending. Now let's focus on pronunciation. Roofs, so it's an S sound. Can you repeat after me? Roofs, roofs. Good job. Safes, safes. Have you heard the S sound? Safes. Then we have leaves, and this time it's a Z sound. Repeat after me. Leaves, leaves. Great. Moving on. Wives, wives. And finally, shelves, shelves. Great job, guys. Let's move on to practice now. Well, students, let's now practice together. I'm going to give you a singular noun and I want you to try and find the plural form of this singular noun. Okay? Let's give it a try. The first word is baby. Baby. Don't forget, it ends with consonant Y. Do you remember the rule? It's babies with I-E-S. Very nice. Baby, babies. The second word is toy. Vowel Y. So this time, toys, you simply add an S. Then we have wish. Wish is a word that ends in SH. Remember the rule. Wishes, you add ES. Taxi becomes taxis. You simply add an S. Choice, choices. Simply add an S as well. Then we have the word wolf. It's a word ending in F. Is it a word with VES? It is. Wolves. And finally, photo. Now remember the words ending in O? You can add ES or simply S. Well, with photo, you simply add an S. Photos. Now if we focus on pronunciation now, repeat the words after me. Babies. The sound is Z. Babies. Toys. Toys. Wishes. Remember this is sound? Repeat after me. Wishes. Taxis. Taxis. Choices. Choices. Wolves. Wolves. And finally, photos. Photos. Excellent job, guys. Now let's move on to some example sentences. I have some example sentences for you guys using singular and plural nouns. I'd like you to repeat the sentences after me and be really careful to use proper pronunciation. Let's get started. First, I want a dog. I like dogs. Repeat after me, guys. I want a dog. I like dogs. The second sentence, I don't want a fox. I don't like foxes. After me, guys. I don't want a fox. I don't like foxes. Great. Moving on to the third sentence. I bought a watch. I have many watches. Repeat after me. I bought a watch. I have many watches. Good job. Sentence 4 now. I have a new stereo. Now I have 2 stereos. After me. I have a new stereo. Now I have 2 stereos. Excellent! And finally, there's a knife. There are 6 knives in the kitchen. Repeat after me. There's a knife. There are 6 knives in the kitchen. Amazing job, guys! Very nice! I hope this has helped. I hope you now understand better singular and plural nouns in English.
Finished our lesson today. Does anyone have a question?
No, teacher.
Okay. I hope you are better understanding of noun in English. Please Practice makes perfect. I'm sure you will very soon be able to recognize nouns in a sentence. See you!
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.